Welcome back. Well, it's morning motivation now, and we'll be talking to a fashion stylist. First, let's get a gist. A fashion stylist or wardrobe stylist is a consultant who gives fashion advice, selects and coordinates outfits for individuals, fashion houses, and clothing brands, while a fashion model works with consumer brands, fashion designers, photographers, and artists to show off clothing designs and styles. And joining us to make sense of this is a fashion stylist, model, and creative director, Onaimor Wisdom Ogagaoghene, also known as Saintweez. Saintweez, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Good morning.
Good morning.
That name is distinct. Saintweez, Big Wiz.
Saintweez.
Why Saintweez?
That's just me, my elements. That's because I evolve as the year goes by.
Okay.
I started as a captain.
Okay.
Then from there, I moved to ogagaoghene his elements.
Okay.
Then with inspiration and just life, then I evolved into Saintweez.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what I'm popularly known as.
Oh, I used to going to evolve and metamorphose into another
I don't know.
person.
Maybe. I
Okay.
might, I guess. But for now, I'm Saintweez.
So talk to us about Saintweez. What's it about that brand, that name?
Okay, first things first, I do not ignore or trivialize the God factor in my life.
Okay.
Yeah, everything that I've achieved so far has been by the grace of God. And I really don't struggle for anything. I just have favor. And so that's where that Saintweez came from. And since my name is Wisdom, and the God factor, so Saintweez.
Okay.
So that's how the Saintweez came about. I infused it together.
Quite understandable.
Yeah.
Let's talk fashion styling. It's a business. It's an industry on its own now.
Yeah.
You know. At first, what you had was your fashion designer, and you now had models that were, advertising for them by modeling those wares and all. But over the last probably 10, 15 years, that industry has grown in leaps and bounds. You talk about Toyin Lawa, and then you talk about Swanky Jerry. You know, you can go on and on to name fashion stylist and all of that. On paper, it looks, or rather on the outside, it looks like a simple work. You just, find a nice outfit that fits, a certain celebrity, and that's for an event, and that's good to go. But what does fashion styling entail in terms of getting the right, outfit for the right occasion, getting the right fit for a body size, everything that comes into it, including the creativity?
Okay, so first and foremost, in styling, you have to look at the mood of the person who wants to wear this outfit.
Okay.
Aside the event, the occasion, or his size or anything, or his or her size, this person have or has a particular nature, or
Is it vibe?
not vibe. I don't want to use that word. Vibe is so cliche. To me, I will use the word element.
Okay.
So everyone have or has his or her own elements that you live by, that you can be comfortable with.
Okay.
So as a stylist, aside from just putting on this outfit on someone or anybody as a model, look at this. You have to look at the individual and study what that person is about, his mood, his element, and try to fit into that person's purpose and element. Try to use fashion technology to bring that person out, let him stand out as a brand.
Okay, so just to probably get you well, in other words, because fashion is a personal statement, the job of a stylist is basically to help that individual express further that personal statement.
Exactly, to express yourself, because there's no gender to expression. First things first.
There isn't. Rather.
So you helping each individual expressing his or herself that's styling.
Okay.
That is styling. Then the technology to it, not just wearing any outfit.
Okay.
You see me, what do I like to wear? Go to the market, get a particular fabric, the fabric, the textile, how it matches this person's natural expression.
Okay.
Then putting it together in colors, you can hear sound, you can see colors.
Okay.
So that's how you have to match it together and express your idea with this person's particular purpose.
What if it's an instance where the fellow is trying to evolve? You know, certain individuals have a styling preference. They have the way they like to dress. Some, in quote, could be just casual in that sense because that depicts how they are. They're free birds, you know, free-spirited and all. But over time, they now tend to, you know, switch, or probably because of the occasion. You know, you get some events, you hear things like, oh, it should be, you know, themed to the medieval times and what have you. In trying to switch to fit that particular event, how do you as a stylist help such an individual, especially when they're conflicting ideas?
Okay. To be honest, when there are conflict of interest like that, you as a stylist, you have to be, don't be overly expressive.
Okay.
You are working for someone.
Okay.
You are trying to achieve someone's purpose. Customer is always right. That's the way of business.
Okay.
So when a brand, I don't want to use the person, when a brand is trying to evolve into something of his ideas, you to adjust yourself as a stylist, adjust yourself to fit into that person's purpose, that brand's purpose. If he doesn't want to be too loud, you too, as a stylist, be simple, be very, very simple. Don't invoke your ideas on the person. Don't force your ideas. Don't force your style. Don't force your own elements on another person's element. You have to allow someone exist in his own element. If he wants to evolve, watch his trend, watch his
process.
Exactly, watch his process and try to follow. Try to be cordial. Yeah, exactly.
Well, very quickly, let me say, for people who just want to get into fashion styling, what would you like to say to people like that?
If you want to, like
how lucrative is it? How do you get your clients and all of that?
Okay, so as a stylist, it's all about purpose.
Okay.
If it fits into your purpose, and if you have a dream that, oh yeah, I want to be a stylist, you've seen Swanky Jerry, you've seen TJ Hu, you've seen Maya Tafo, those are designers and stylists as well. Yeah. You've seen these people and you're inspired. There's no harm in giving it a try, in stepping into your elements, into your purpose. There's no harm in that. All you have to do is like reach out to already established people who are in that field. Talk to them, research. Go to social media. Right now, social media makes it easy. Learn, like, read about it. If you have to go to school about it, go to school. If you have to attend seminars, attend. Try to just live in that line. Talk to people who have gone to shows, who have seen how these things work, who have been backstage, who have even models. Talk to models. They'll tell you how stylists, how they've worked with stylists and how stylists have helped them achieve their own dreams. Exactly.
Quickly, you talked about going to school, learning from social media and all of that. So the same way you have school for fashion designs and all of that, you have for styling as well, or it has to be with the individual. Like
it has to be with the individual. And I don't want to speak for other people. I want to speak for myself. For me, I started off as a model. So going for modeling castings, auditions, and being backstage at different fashion shows. I've seen how stylists work. I've seen their activities, and when I saw these people, I was fascinated by how they were carrying out their job, how they were doing it, how they would style me as a model. I felt like a star. How they were treating me. They wear your clothes for you. They'll check your size, measure you, look at their fabric, look at everything that they have in their own catalog, and watch you, look at how you walk, then try to bring something out that will fit into your. It was so fascinating. So that's how I got inspired and delved into styling. And so far it has been
creative. Quickly, because we're pressed for time, so we'll look at it from two angles quickly. The first is in terms of learning from an already established stylist. what do you think the average cost would be for someone who wants to delve into it? That's one. Two, as a stylist, how do you charge? Do you charge on the basis of the personality? In other words, if you're styling a celebrity, the price will be different from styling me. Or do you charge on the basis of the event and the cost of the fabric and all of that?
Do regular people even patronize fashion stylists?
Yeah, sometimes regular people, everybody patronizes fashion stylists, even as low as a birthday shoot,
Okay.
as a wedding shoot.
So what are the charges quickly? On the average, I'm not saying on the average.
Do I really need to call figures?
No. Okay, to learn.
Maybe a range.
Just a
For
range.
someone who's
Fine,
interested.
Okay, so this is Nigeria. We know how we are in our economy
Quickly?
is.
Okay.
So it's within the range of hundreds.
Okay, hundreds.
Yeah.
Okay. For celebrities or
For celebrities, it depends on the celebrity. I can't be charging
and the event as
Starboy
well?
and the event. Exactly.
Okay.
I can't be charging Starboy something I would charge my guy who just wants to have a photo shoot here in the studio, or when he's Wheezy, I have to like come with the whole
That's fine. It's okay. Thank you so much, Saintweez, for coming on the show and for sharing your thoughts with us.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
That's a fine place. You want to send us out with a quote for the day?
Absolutely. I think I'll just get that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.